Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty well. We're going to be starting with Magic Carpet tonight. Oh, Magic Carpet Plus. Now, let's say this is a game done by Bullfrog, which is a company which made many great games. What that needs to be said. Primarily, I played Populous the beginning growing up, and while I'm yet to, as of this moment, get around to playing that on stream, though I do plan to at some point, I have previously played through Dungeon Keeper 1 and Dungeon Keeper 2 on my stream. So, now we're going to be doing Magic Carpet. I suppose the entire thing? I think there's 50 levels. I've also done Populous 1 and 2, not full playthroughs, just brief looks at them. Populous 2, I think, is much more playable than the first one. Magic Carpet game, however, which I have heard, it's considered to be a very good game. And I've never played it myself. I might have had a demo of it years ago, which I could never really get running properly. Or it might have been one of those demo. For most people, demo implies an interactive demo, one where you can actually play it. However, some companies would release a demo, which is really just a trailer for the game. I remember the demo for, what's it called? Superheroes League of Hoboken was just a series of screenshots describing the game over the top with a description of the game being shown over the top of that. I watched it several times because that game looked very interesting. However, if Magic Carpet was like that, I can't remember. I have never played it myself. Well, I have played it a little bit myself now because I was fiddling around with it to make sure everything was working fine and so that I knew what to do, because this game is quite different in how it works. It's kind of like a first-person strategy game. And now that I've played a bit of it, I can see how Magic Carpet, in a number of ways, is like a prototype version of Populous the beginning. There's also Magic Carpet 2, but we're getting ahead of ourselves with that. I haven't played that either. But yeah, I think someone who has played Populous the beginning, from what I've seen of Magic Carpet, it's well described as sort of like a first-person Populous the beginning where you only have control of the shaman. There's more to it than that, but anyway, that's enough yakking. Let's actually get started with it. This is from GOG, and it does come with Hidden Worlds, which I think adds 25 more levels. These old games that have so many levels in them. I forget how many levels was in Dungeon Keeper. I didn't do all of Dungeon Keeper 1. There was the deeper dungeons, I think, which I didn't do because most of them were like puzzle levels rather than story-driven levels, so it would be a lot more, oh, I'm gonna have to start the level again to sort through this problem. But Magic Carpet, no, we might end up playing through the whole thing. We'll see. Oh, I don't want to make any promises because I'm going into this game without any idea of what it's like. It depends kind of on how difficult it ends up. I'm up for a challenge, but some old games can always be quite a challenge, and often, you know, it might take several tries to get through a level. That's just how it is. This is just sound, and I have also changed it, so it thinks that I've got a Pentium in there, which I do, but it's an older Pentium than what I have. Hey, I think I have. Wait, do I? Oh, I forget. No, not a Pentium. I've got like a. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? The graphics are nicer. I'm getting confused.
In its infancy, the whole of creation glimmered against the dark void. But one place in the universe outshone all others, for it glowed brilliantly with a magical energy known as mana. The world was eventually discovered, and the first pioneers settled the land. The people dedicated their lives to separating mana from nature in order to command its powers. However, after centuries of fruitfulness, the land was rendered barren by man's insatiable greed. Fierce competition between wizards degenerated into war, great creatures being summoned to do their creator's bidding in the ensuing struggle. But the life breathed into these creatures was charged with evil, and the beasts turned against their masters. Fearing for his life, a foolish wizard and his young apprentice prepared a spell, hoping to scatter his opponents to oblivion. But the power of the spell was greater than even he could have foreseen. The whole world shook with a mighty earthquake, in which the wizard himself perished, leaving his apprentice with the arduous task of restoring the world to equilibrium. Do not be disheartened. You must return the realm to nature's order.
Yeah. Quite an intro. That 3D part of it seemed to be going a bit too quickly, but yeah, it cut itself off. Anyway, so yeah, it's got like volcano in it, and it's got land deformation. That's something from Populous the beginning, or which will be in there. So let's put in Vec 4. My core name. I don't know. Vec 4. So we've got a menu here, and it doesn't label what anything is. However, this is start new campaign. When we start one, if we go into this menu, there will be an hourglass here. That's sort of continue game. That would be load, that would be save. This is for multiplayer. You can play over LAN or so on. As I said, this is putting your character's name in, and this is just go to DOS. So we'll start a new game. And here we go, and everything is a bit too quick. So we're going to press R, and it will make the graphics nicer, and it will also slow everything down. And there's also a few other things which I want to do. I think all the settings are actually correct. The draw distance is very close. As far as I've read, there's no way to change that. I did read a blog posting by, I believe, the person who developed the engine, and he said something changed during development, and it used to have a longer draw distance. Some of the images from the manual actually show a further draw distance than you can see here, but something to do with like the buildings were changed and how they were done. Like now they're part of the terrain or something like that. Meant that the squares which the world's made up of were larger, and so the draw distance ended up being closer. Anyway. Ow! Let's go grab this. And I'll try and explain things as we go along, because I have finished this level before, but we need to get running. So, I just got attacked by a vulture, and there it is there. They do very little damage, but it's still annoying. We'll pick up these vases. These vases give us spells. Ow. And we just... Ow! Stop that. Ow! Hold on. It's not going to give me a moment to talk. So, obviously we're flying around on our magic carpet. And you have to press forward and backwards on the key to be able to zoom around. Let me just get this vase here. There we go, we got fireball. And... I'm going to go and... Ow! Drop my castle down somewhere. Where's a good spot for my castle? Over here, I'd say. Has to be in an open spot. There we go. And the vulture got demolished by the castle. There we go. Okay. Now, am I going to have a moment to talk about this? Hello, welcome. What's this? You see another streamer you follow play this. He eventually flushed it and finished it off stream. It's very boring to watch. It's the same stuff for hours and hours. Okay. Well, we'll see how far we go with it. I did want to have a look at it because I heard people say that it was a very good game, but I never played it myself, so... I'm going to be trying to explain things a bit, from what I understand, because I had to do a bit of reading up on how this game actually works. And sorry if it's going to be a bit disorientating me flying around with this. Controlling with the mouse, and you like strafing with the keyboard, and you press up on the directional pad and down on the directional pad to either go forward or reverse. You like tap it to increase your speed. I think you can hold it down to increase your speed as well, but it's better to tap it. I find it allows you to, like, more finely control whether you stop or not. Ah! Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so the world is a hostile one. There are creatures flying around, or creatures around the map. You'll see these tiny little black dots around. These are enemies. Some of them will be birds, others will be worms, which are really big. This here is a village, and we want to possess the village. This spell here is possession, this is fireball, and this is our castle. It's also used for upgrading our castle. We see this balloon here, and this balloon flies around picking up mana, which is the golden orbs which are on the ground. Once I tag the golden orbs with our possess spell, which turns it white, which means I've claimed it. So our balloon flies around, picks them up, and carries them back to our castle to... Oh geez. To reinforce our castle. This is a worm. We'll just demolish that. And we'll just claim all this mana. That will allow us to... Now, I think mana... From what I understand, the mana is... I think the more mana we have, the faster we replenish our spells. But the more mana we have also determines how much we can upgrade our castle. You'll also see on the top here, we have four different sections from left, or 5 different sections, including the auto map. The second one from the left is our castle meter. It's got hit points there, which is quite low at the moment because of the worm. The red one, and the white one is the mana. You'll see 2 blinking... Excuse me. If we lose this, I'll just start again. Because this is just the first level. Get out of here! There's like a finite amount of mana in the world. I can't hurt my own castle. They destroyed my castle. It's wonderful. Just that there's no variety in the levels. Okay. Let's just make our castle again. I hope that's not too close to there. Might be. It's not like it really matters in this world. From what I've read, you kind of want your castle to be in an open spot because it expands. And if it's too close to permanent objects, it won't expand properly. It'll be restricted. Because it builds walls around it and all that. Anyway, let's get this back. There we go. Okay, you'll see our balloon floating around, collecting the mana and bringing it back to our castle. The second one there is our balloon, which shows how much health the balloon has. It also shows how much mana it's currently stored, until it needs to go back to a castle and drop it off. The third one is us, which has our health, and I suppose how much mana we've got? I was talking about the two flashing dots on the white bars there. That's our goal for the level. We need to get that much mana to be able to stabilize this world and move on to the next one. It's pretty easy to do that in the first level because this is mostly, you know, tutorial-ish, so. Later levels, I believe we'll have to take it from other mages and all that. But I haven't gotten that far. So. We'll possess these buildings. Oh. There's a worm. Get out of here, worm. Just burn down the forest in the process. And get the mana. There we go. So there's some of the land deformation. When you're casting fireballs, it like actually, ow! Okay, fire hurts. It actually makes little divots in the ground, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's another piece of mana. This actually homes in on them, which is quite nice. You don't have to be super precise with it. That. There. There. I think the more of those we have, the more houses we have, the more mana the faster we generate, like, our spells or something. Possibly. That might be similar to how it is in Is someone attacking my castle? No. How it is in Populous, where the more villages you have in houses, the faster your spells generate. Oh, I think there's some archers attacking our town. Get out of here. Well, it's not really our town. We've claimed it now, but, so we kind of want to defend them. I don't know where these guys come from. Ah, out of here. Oops, I think we just fireballed an innocent person. Oh well. I believe the villagers actually expand on their own too, which is pretty nifty. Get that, and that, and that, and that, and that. It'd be neat if the draw distance was further than it is. I see people wandering around. Okay, so I think we might have enough mana to be able to upgrade our castle. If I go back here, and we go to our castle spell, I'm pressing the number keys to get to the different spells. I cast it. Boink! You'll see our castle. Oh, it actually got rid of that dormant. Okay. It flattened out the land, and it also built other towers. I'm sorry for the back and forth thing. There's no gain altitude and or ascend and descend buttons. You have to aim up and go forward to get altitude, and this is as high as you can get without going on top of a castle. At least there's no keys on the listed on the keyboard for raising and lowering your altitude, from what I was able to see. But yeah, it added a few towers here. Can I cast this again? Yeah, I can. There we go. Level 3, we have walls. And we'll actually get archers on the walls here, on the walkways there, which will defend our castle for us. They're not very effective from what I've read. But, you know, this means it's harder for enemy wizards to destroy our castle. Reminds you of Populous 3. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, the brief bits I played of this, I can see how a lot of the ideas, it might even be the same engine used for Populous at the beginning. Kind of get the feeling for that. Because I think the world is round. You go in a direction and it'll just loop back in on itself. You'll see that little castle's there, and it was also up there. So. Yeah. Actually, going backwards there. There we go. Yeah, you can't, like, move around when you're in this view. There's a bunch of mana over there. Let's go over there and get that. You go in and out of that. We've actually finished this level. You go into and out of this view by tapping both the left and right mouse buttons. Let's just get that. This is a super easy world for the beginning, but just fly over here. And get this mana. Just spam click the button to pick it all, to possess it all. There's a black dot over here. Is this a worm? It is. Get out of here, worm. I do like how they're all just made up of balls. And we'll claim all that. I think all the mana sort of joins together into larger orbs. And it's all nearby each other. So well, eventually you won't end up with all these little ones. If I go this way, I should be able to get... I think I can claim this fort over here. Ooh, there's something off in the ocean. What's that? The black dot. Oh, it's a bird. You can cast your castle in the middle of the ocean, and there can be advantages to doing that from what I've read. I'm sorry. Your town is being assaulted by a worm. Let's get rid of that. I also read that you can attack the town and it will actually upset them, but I don't know what will happen if I do that. If I upset them. Maybe that's where the archers come from? If we can claim this? Yes, we can. There we go. Let's go back to our castle. Whoop. And can I cast another castle spell? Maybe. Did that hit? I was able to upgrade this last time, so I had extra balloons. Maybe I have to wait for my balloon to come back. Where is it? There it is. I mean, we're pretty much done with this level. If only the draw distance was greater. Okay. Cast it now? Nope. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's just end it. Go on to the next level. Even the introduction to this, with the whole, you know, there's mana in the world, is very similar to Populous, the beginning.
Congratulations, Master Wizard. The world is restored to equilibrium.
Yay! We defeated all the creatures. We got 56% accuracy. We found 100% of the spells. Ah, that was something else I read, that we should do a quick save. So that we can go back to a level if we don't find all the spells. think this is continue. We're going to the next level. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we don't have a castle, and that's a portal in front of us there. If we go through that, it will teleport us. Yep. Somewhere where we probably don't want to be. There's a bunch of worms there. Let's get out of here. I think there's another wizard on this level. That would be a good spot for our... Is that a town, or is that another castle? I guess we can go have a look. Ah, look at the little water. Look at the little, like, rivers around the place. Looks a little funky with the reflections on. Okay. What are those? Like statues. Uh-oh. Wait. Why did it just spawn a whole bunch of mana there? Anything else here? I suppose we could just... Bunch of worms. That's where we started. Okay. Let's just go back. Can we find a spot where they're not going to be pested for a bit? How about here? Now let's change my spells around. Castle's now on 3. Suppose we can cast it here. Boop. I mean, maybe it's a bad idea, but... Alright, we've actually got slots for 2 spells here. You're gonna take all your mana! Where are you? There it is. And we'll claim these houses as well. Doesn't seem to be another wizard here. I thought I saw a red dot. Oh no, a red dot's an urn, isn't it? Okay. Hello. Birds! Get out of here. Ah! Stop attacking my castle! Get! It seems it's best to attack them when they're, like, coming right at you. It does deviate a little bit for them, but, not too much. Try and claim as much as this is possible. They also do seem to go for me more than my more than my balloon. Where'd that bird go? Pecking my butt. Get back here. And you. Ah! There we go. Oh no. I think there's a bunch of enemies near my castle again. Well, archers. Stop shooting me! Don't you know I'm trying to help? I kind of like how indiscriminate the destruction is. It's just chuck fireballs. Hope things go well. If it hits something which you don't mean to, oh well. There we go. We can upgrade it again. I'm not sure what I have to look at to be able to tell that I can upgrade. But, oh well. Get this. That. I know if your castle isn't leveled up enough, I believe if you try and have more mana pop into it, it will just sort of like dump the excess mana. Because you need to upgrade your castles to be able to store more mana. And if it's not upgraded, then, well, as I said, it would just, the extra mana would just be dumped out of the, castle. Got archers on the walls. Seem to be shooting the bird. Where are you? Wow. There. I'm pretty sure I can't hurt my own castle by casting spells. You around here somewhere? That's what I thought. You poor people. Oh no, my castle was actually connected to the terrain now. I was going to say they're stuck in the middle of the ocean, but not so much anymore. Okay, now I've actually got a bit of a fortified spot. Oh yeah, see, that actually added more towers out here. They can get multiple rings of wall. There's another bit of mana. You look like a bad guy. These tents are very precariously put on the sides of these cliffs here. Good gravy, that was a lot of dudes. More like a lot of mana. Get blown up. There we go. There we go. The whole movement system, it feels kind of very drunk. Trying to keep it steady, but hey, we've actually completed this world. I kind of would like to explore it a bit more though. I feel there might be some more stuff to discover. Yeah. You dealt. That guy's just stuck in a hole. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. So, what are these statue things? Can I destroy them? No, I guess not. They're just statues. Load him up. Get the mana. We have got another balloon now, you can see. It also has 2 bars for our collected mana on the balloon meter there. Get it! And you. Come on, get that. Thank you. Yeah, there's a spell over there, so let's have a look at that. What's this? That's self-haste, I think. So we can just make ourselves go fast. Faster. Whoa! Oh, it actually makes us leave a trail behind us. That's pretty neat. Oh, and you have to slow down to be able to cancel the effects of it. Okay. Okay. Can I upgrade my castle anymore? We go back over here. Nope. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just end this. Is this the same cinematic each time?
Congratulations, Master Wizard. The world is restored to equilibrium.
Okay, looks like it is. Yay! Let's go on to the 3rd level. The mechanics in this are pretty interesting. I can see... like what? I can see how... the mechanics are sort of what you see. There's not much more to them than that. I mean, the base mechanics are interesting, and it seems like it'd be fun to play around with the land deformation. But I suppose if that... it doesn't really mean it will make much difference in the end. Vodor has died. Okay. I think that was another mage. He just up and died. Did he die to some... oh, that's fantastic. Bees. Get out of here. This. And I suppose we'll put our castle here. There we go. Bonk. It's kind of funny. It's just like, our castle is here now. Bam. Deal with it. Ah! Get. There we go. That orb. And you. Yeah, there's a bunch of houses over here. The size of these wasps or whatever must be massive. It seems like they're as big as I am. Come on. Isn't that one of my fireballs? Ow! There we go. Oh, that's something I can claim. Don't know what they are. Like pillars. Oh. Have to be a bit closer. There we go. Back up. It is a little annoying for the fireballs. I have to click each individual time I want to cast it. You can just rapidly click and it will spam fireballs out. I believe later on there's a better fireball spell. Get it! There. Didn't I claim all that mana? Okay, let's go back to our castle. And we probably need to expand it. There's another vase here. I think oh no, that's not. That's a portal. I think vases can also be hidden inside of houses or something. Okay. And again. There we go. Ugh, give me a bit of a break. Flying around all the time is a little disorientating. If the draw distance was a bit further out, it would make it a bit more easy easy to deal with, I find. I think. Okay. What's over here? Oh, I got all these. You poor sods. Yeah, we built this house on this cliff side here. We didn't think too much further ahead before then. It's just, I don't know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. There's some black dots over here. What is that? Are they bees? Birds. That bird? Yeah, it is. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. If we go... Does all that matter there? What's the pop-ups every now and then? $63,614. I don't know why that's popping up when I'm hovering over there. This is a heal spell. We've actually restored the world. Can I cast this again? Go back over here. Hello, welcome. Somehow I was unaware this game existed. For the most part, me too. I never played this growing up. I'd heard good things about it. But apparently it does get a little bit repetitive. Ah! Ow! Which I can kind of understand if it's got 50 levels. That is... seems like quite a few. I think, what, Populous at the beginning has like 25? I forget how many levels Dungeon Keeper 1 had in it. But it's a very interesting concept. We upgrade our castle. Where's my castle? And just follow this dotted line. My castle's stuck up on top of a plateau. Sorry. It'd be nice if I could move this around. Like a Populous, where it's a globe. Anyway. I suppose that's the end of the level. Yep. Actually, let me do... Okay, I just quick saved. If we quick load... Okay, it goes right back to there. So I'll press spacebar, and we'll see how many spells we found. Okay, we found all of them. I should get into the habit of doing that, because apparently some spells can be hidden. So we might have to blow up some houses to find some spells inside of them. Let's go on to mission 4. Okay. Start claiming this village. This spell I'm casting with the white ball is called Possess. kind of wish the houses on the map changed color based on whether I had claimed them or not. Could be useful. I'm basically peeing on things to claim them. Basically. The white pee. Sorry. Ugh. We have to establish our dominance of the area. Oh look! I read that, yeah. They... Emu riders, I believe they're called. Get out of here! Don't ride emus. Greedy sods. I went to a zoo once and I had emus and the greedy sod stuck its head into the bag of feed I had and just nearly took it out of my hands. Maybe it's a reference to Joust. Because don't they ride emus in Joust? I should do a bit of that game. I used to play a fair bit of Joust. One of the games I had on my 3.1 computer. Hey! This house is mine! Get out of here! Okay, so we've got a rival wizard here. Who's behind me? That. Where is he? No. I suppose that's what we look like. Try to click both buttons at the same time. Of course, it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of emu ranches here in Texas. Really? Huh. I wouldn't really have expected that. I suppose people do eat emu. I haven't had it myself. The idea of other places having emus is a bit... Oh, makes sense. It's going down! There we go. Okay, that was Vodor. He died. And I think you have to cast possession on their bones to be able to get the mana which they were holding. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Let's make our castle... Oomph. I don't know how big the castle eventually gets, so I might have to put it a fair bit further out of the way that it that I have been. I like them just like casting it and the castle pops up out of the ground. That's pretty cool. I could see ways this game could be expanded upon if it had like Populous the beginning style, I don't know, the villagers around here a bit more, like they had to actually construct your castle. And you had to tend to the village. And you could set like, I don't know, percentage amounts of different types of villagers to spawn. That would be pretty cool. As it is, I think the villagers appear and they can protect themselves. I think at higher levels, they like, or at bigger villages, they like spawn archers to defend themselves. That might be who I've been killing. I don't know. I can't tell whether they're on my side or not. Is there a red flag building in my village? Is there? Maybe. I can't tell. I'm sorry, there's no... I don't think there's an icon which appears. There's just a little flag above the house, which shows whether I've claimed it or not. Whether I've peed on it. Oh, there's one. Alright. Ugh. I had to say this, but we might not end up doing too much of this if this movement ends up making me feel motion sick. I'm not that bad when it comes to, you know, fast-paced and all that, but this movement is really quite drunken. Just a little bit disorientating. Perhaps I could get used to it, but... Okay. If you could just, like, zoom the view out a bit more, I think it would help quite a bit. Can't have red guy pee on my buildings. It's very unfortunate. He casts out red pee on our buildings. Oh look, there's a building which actually got put up just there over there. So the villages do expand. I actually read in one of the levels that can be a problem because they can expand to basically everywhere on one level, and the game will hit the cap on how many objects there can be. Which means you can't, like, cast Fireball anymore because there's just villages everywhere. The balloons collect the pearls. Yeah, the orbs, the gold orbs are mana. And from what I've read, mana is like a finite resource in the world. It might be in creatures, or it might already be collected by other mages, but you have to either destroy the creatures, which spits out the golden orbs, and then you need to cast Possess on it to change it to your color, and that sort of tells the balloon to go out, pick it up, and when it's full, as you can see the balloon doing here, it's floating around to these white flashing dots on the map, it's picking it up, and it will carry it back to my castle. And the more mana we have stored in our castle, the more I can upgrade my castle, and the more that bar up the top underneath the health bar of my castle, I think it's attacking it. Part of the goal for the level is to collect enough mana to be able to restore stability to the world, so... Get out of here, worms. I like how I'm just carving divots into the ground with these fireballs. I could just flatten the land by casting it. I don't think the burn marks mean anything. In Populous, that would mean that you can't build on it, but... Is there another worm behind me? There is. Oh no, my castle! I'll sod you. They actually reduced the level of my castle. There we go. Okay. We have 2 balloons now. Look at those pillars on top of that house. Uh-oh. Where's that? Oh, there you are. What the Zogadek are you doing up there? Oh, that's a dragon. That's not a worm. They look exactly the same. Except dragons fly around. I suppose it's bouncing around, actually. Look at them have so much fun. Sorry about the house. That wasn't me, that was the dragon. I've already said, but I do kind of like how indiscriminate things are. It's just, when the mages start fighting, people die. in the crossfire. That's kind of hilarious. And these aren't even the most destructive spells. Oh, the poor sods. I feel like they'd be better off if the mages just left everything alone. Yeah, or if the mages just ended up going away. Wouldn't have them blowing up their houses and all that. Stupid dragon, that's not a bounty castle. Just having so much fun. And I had to come in and fireball in his face. I believe the worms are just like neutral aggressive enemies which exist in the world, and every now and then they just happen to be close enough to attack me. I don't think enemy mages can summon worms. They can summon other things, but we haven't seen any of that yet. Your house looks a little flat. There we go. Let's go have a look at that other village. Ooh, heck. Oh, hey. I suppose the dragons don't have wings, so they do just bounce around the place. I thought they would fly around, but it's kind of adorable seeing them bounce around like this. You just created a house. I feel like the houses which are created, if they're created from a house which you've claimed, should be claimed by you automatically. Go. Look at that castle. It's got 2 walls. Pretty majestic. Can I upgrade it again? Oh, we've actually restored this world. Again, sorry for the drifting and all that. It's difficult to get it to just sit completely still. The manor over there. There's a whole swarm of things over there. Is that the enemy's castle? Maybe. Let's go have a look. Nope, it's just a fort. I can claim it. I don't think he actually had a castle. The other mages, and including us, if we die and we have a castle, we'll just respawn at the castle. However, if our castle was destroyed and then we're defeated, or then we're killed, then we actually die outright. So it's sort of the same mechanic as in Populous at the beginning, where a shaman without any followers is permanently defeated. That's not claim, that was destroy. Oh hey, it worked. It doesn't seem to bother them, it just seems to attack me. Get out of here. It's neat how the music picks up when you're getting attacked. Pick up all these orbs. That. We burned down this forest. I think it already got burned down. Okay. Can I expand my castle again? Nope. Do a quick save again. And I suppose we'll have a look and see whether we got all the spells. No! Okay, there's something which we missed there. We'll go on to the next level, but we'll quick load. Okay. Oh, I want to find that other spell, wherever it is. Oh, I might be able to see it? No, that's a force. Oh, jeez. Help! Wasps! Terrain deformation seems pretty rare for a game to sold. Yeah! Part of what I like about Populous at the beginning is being able to raise and lower mountains. Oh, there it is. Even though it doesn't really factor into the game much beyond creating more land to build on. Just having a volcano rise up and create a mountain is pretty cool. And that's into this game as well. There was a game which came out, it would have been like a decade ago now, but I think it was from Ubisoft or something, and it was kind of like Populous at the beginning, but not to the same extent. I forget what it was called. It was more like a series of puzzle levels, but you could like, you would modify the land to cause like lava to flow down these certain paths and away from your village. And you could like create mountains by picking up lava and dropping it on the ground. Or picking up water and dropping it on the lava to cool it. Create paths and that all over. I forget what it was called. I haven't played it since it came out. It was alright. They could have expanded on the concept. They could have done more with their concept. It was an interesting game, but I feel they did everything they could have with it. In the end, it was just sort of like, look, this is neat. Are these people just normal people? Are they enemies? I don't know. I would like to see games like Populous now. They could do much more impressive land deformation. Where was that spell? Excuse me. Oh, it was over there. Oop. Yep, there we go. And we got shield. Okay. Yeah, how that works. I mean, I forget, like I know. Aside from just reading about it. Oh, okay, lasts a period of time? Oh, there we go. Okay, so you cast it once and it lasts a while. Get out of here. I don't think the game spawns more monsters like this. Okay, let's see. Can I expand my castle again? No. Or maybe? Well, we've got the biggest castle in the land. Okay. I think that will be it for this level. Yep. There we go. And on to the next one. Duh. Get out of here. Just they must be made of rubber or something. They're perfectly synchronized too. Okay, there we go. And let's put our castle, I suppose, over there. Oh, hey, wait, wasn't that? Was that someone coming towards me? Yeah, it was. You saw it. That's mine. Stay away from it. No, you don't. Peed on it. It's mine. Go away. Where are you? No. Get back here. Stop doing that. I wonder how quickly how much your balloon updates what it's going to be doing. Sir? Desist. It's not interested in fighting me. I don't want to give her the satisfaction of taking it. Now he's just fighting the birds. I could just kill it. Dead yet? Mages do have a fair bit of health, but I think they do replenish them pretty quickly. There we go. Vodor has died. I wonder whether that means that he's actually defeated, or whether it's just he just died. No. Like, that's cool. I said before how it just flattens the land out when we cast our castle spell. Hey! No, you don't. Bad word. I think it actually sucks it into your castle when you destroy something close by. There we go. There's a whole lot of something over there to the right. Ooh, there's actually a castle over there. Okay. Is that his castle? And there's a whole bunch of villages along there. Houses. Oh, that's people attacking my castle. Oh, hey! These are skeleton archers, I think? You can actually summon undead armies in this, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we get the spell for that. We'll be able to pester the enemy by summoning skeletons. So, of course, they're going to be doing the same to us. Can I heal my castle in any way? That's a lot of skeletons. That's not the castle. I think we're just going to have to go for it. We can't sit around here all the time defending ourselves. We have to get on the offensive. Guessing this is your castle? Well, there was a spell in there. We got Multi Fireball? Holy moly, that's all the skeletons. And wasps. Ah! Get out of here. Leave my castle alone. Okay. And again. Yeah, it gets pretty intense. Having to constantly, like, balancing defending your castle, getting the mana, and going out to attack your enemy. Oh, I see. I think the castle, the meter underneath the image of the castle on the far right. When that gets all the way up to the top, there will become a little white dot in there, which will show me I have one cast of that spell. Yep, yep. It's something I've never really been good at. It's reading how the mana bars in Populous at the beginning work. Oh, more skeletons. Get out of here. Die! Ow! Burn down the forest while we're at it. Get out of here. I need like a summon fly swat spell. I don't know if they're actually summoned. There's that massive black dot over there. It's getting smaller, so I suppose it was just a bunch of skeletons on the map. Yeah. There's just a bunch of skeletons already on the map. Taka! Taka, 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 taka. Popular Shaman has nothing on this. Is that something attacking my castle, or is that something attacking somewhere else? I hear explosions. And something sounds angry. Through my castle. What is that? There's a dot flying around. Oh, it's a bird. Hey, world restored. That wasn't too bad. Let's have a look and see if there's anything else around. Oh, look! Different colored tents. It's pretty neat. You're all mine now. Yeah, look at that. They're building houses. I just zoom up the coast here and claim the rest of these tents. I like how they just kind of accept it. They're just like, well, I guess we're working for this sod now. He flies in on his magic carpet, blasts my tent, with magical pea, and then flies off. Who are we to complain? Or to question? It sounded like there was a dragon around here. I'm not gonna go against him. Have you seen how many fireballs that guy can chuck? That's a dragon. Bouncy dragon. So what's that spell I got? Oh, I see. It's a rapid fire fireball. Oh, man. Okay. You just hold down the button for that and it's just spews fireballs out. Multi-shot. Rapid fire. Heavy machine gun. Where are you? Yeah, and it even reloads pretty quickly. Ow! Doesn't seem to do more damage than the average fireball, but it's just chucking so many more of them. You cannot deny the magic of a P dominance. Yes, music. Are you stuck on a note? Kinda sounds like you are. It's just... oh, jeez. Such destruction. Oh, hey. There's a dragon terrorizing my castle. Get out of here. It seems like them dying and blowing up actually hurts your castle. Do I have another cast of this? No. Okay, well, let's quick save and we'll end it and we'll see whether there's any more spells to find on this level. Nope. Cool. Yeah. 66. Let's continue. I think this is like level 6 now? I'm losing count. Okay. I see you. Oh, there's a spell here. What's this? Speed. Oh yeah, I think I read that sometimes you won't start with all the spells you had last time. This village is getting destroyed by dragons and skeletons and all that. Can I do something about that? Or is it not my problem? Oh, another thing, dragons can go over water, whereas the worms we've seen can't. Ow. That's a mage. I see you. They're my magic orbs. Ow! This isn't good. Why is everything against me? Come on, dragon. Attack the other two. Circle strength. I don't know if dragons regenerate health. I know some enemies do. Apparently there's trolls. There's your balloon. Blow at your balloon. heck? Was that a volcano he just cast? Yeah, there's a volcano. You know what? Your castle's right here. It's gonna shoot in. You like them apples, eh? I think it's getting a little sore. Do I have another spell? I've got this, but I can't cast it. Okay, let's go over here. We need to have a base. That way we'll be able to get more mana, we'll be able to cast spells more often. And, all that jazz. So, I think we'll have to cast it on the ocean. Actually, this is just the same place, isn't it? Circular worlds. How do they work? Yeah, I might as well just cast it here. Boink. And boink. Behold, I stake my claim on these lands. Let's destroy all the skeletons. On these waters, yes. Of course. Exactly, sorry. I plant the flag of... I don't know. Viable land here. On these waters. Get out of here! Oh look, no, the skeletons are attacking him. They're attacking my hot air balloon. Get out of here. It's oddly satisfying blowing everything up with fireballs. It's just, I've said before, it's just indiscriminate carnage, but... just flying back and forth, spamming fireballs everywhere. If this was recreated on, like, a, you know, more modern engine or something, and had a few more things added to it, I think it would be... it could be even better. I am enjoying myself quite a bit. Ah! I just hope the audience isn't getting too, motion sick from it. I'm not doing too badly now. I think I've gotten over it a bit. I've sort of climatized to it. But, it is very drunken movement, which is... part of the reason I've sort of been a bit hesitant of, streaming Descent. I played that game a little bit. I haven't finished it. But Descent's very 360 degrees. Get there. Get it. Okay. You didn't play Descent for very long, just didn't get into it? Yeah. Yes, I think it is DSCENT. Descent. I think Descent's interesting for the AI of the robots. It might be more of a thing in the sequel, but I remember the robots having different, like, attack protocols. Or something like that? The weapons were pretty neat too. Just like spam rockets or energy bolts and so on and so forth. Oh, my finger. Oi! There's a fireball careened past my face, and another one. Are you kidding me, son? Don't you know this is a finger trained by cookie clicker? That was an odd thing. I didn't mean to play it much. I was just like, yeah, I gotta have a look at this for a bit. Before you know it, you just like basically finished it. And you ruined the mouse. Oh yeah, that's another good way to get rid of enemies attacking your base. You can increase the level of your castle, and the walls, if they appear near enemies, or these towers, if they appear where enemies are, the enemies just get destroyed. Maybe it'd be neat if, like, stray mana just floating around in the world, if it was around for too long, would actually turn into enemies or something. Like, it wants to become something, and if left for too long, it will just... We've got basically infinite fireballs now. Yeah, that one's mine. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm gonna starve you of mana. You could kind of just put your castle in the way of the enemy's castle. That way you'd nick all the stuff they're trying to get. Drive by, fly by. Die, fireball hell, skeletons. And you. Oh. Okay, let's use a shield. Can I upgrade my castle again? No. We haven't had a delivery of mana to my castle yet. Do you mind? Go away. We do have a cast for our castle again. I don't even have to look at it. That's nice. It seems like the music just conks out after a bit. Stop shooting my castle. No. The mage going to do anything about me nicking all of his mana? Oh, there he is. King of the devil. Get back here. I have unfinished business with you. Where are you? There you are. Well, my archers are shooting at him from the walls of my castle. Stupid balloons are in the way. Okay. If we can kill him, he'll take a while to respawn at his castle. Yeah, no, man. My castle is bigger than yours. Thus, I have established dominance over this realm. Uh-oh. Oh no! They reduced my castle. Where was it? Ow. Oh, you have to hold it down. Maybe? Oh, hello! People have been really gathering since I was here last. Maybe building it so close to the coastline wasn't a good idea. I think the skeletons, when they kill people in the village, they turn them into more skeletons. So I might need to demolish the village to be able to stop these skeletons. Or just take the loss of my castle and then put it somewhere else, where it's not going to be assailed by skeleton archers all the time. But still not used to how big the castle becomes. It's also a problem with that the more mana which he takes, the less there is for me to make use of. So it could end up with him having a lot of mana in his castle and I can't really get at it. You can claim the mana while it's being picked up. Where's my fire? Where's my... Why's my balloon not really doing much? Get out of here. They're pretty good if angry source of mana. Is that the worms or? Yeah, it's nice having them right near to me. It's just a matter of getting the mana. Oh dear. Maybe? Or not? I wasn't able to cast any more fireballs. I hope I don't hit that limit on how many objects there can be in the world. I don't know what it is. I just read that it could be something which could be a bit of a problem. Get out of here. Go. Thank you. You're a long way from home, mage. Get out of here. Place is mine. Balloons are just created automatically from their base. So, if I can destroy them, they just keep coming back. Hey. Oh, hey, you're back. Out of here. Ah. Use my castle again. And again. Damn it. The archers on my walls don't really seem to help the situation. I kind of wish I could pick up mana. There we go. I mean, if I had my castle further away, we wouldn't be like... He would have to come and destroy it. It wouldn't be under attack by skeletons and all that all the time. Okay. There we go. I know what you're doing. Ding ding. If I could just, like, kill you once. That make my day so much better. you. Oh. Hello. You. Like getting a bit of peace here now. Maybe. No, you don't. I might just go and demolish some of those houses. If I can do so. Is there a spell around which would be useful? The enemy mage is actually stuck in there. Let's go to his castle just over here. And we'll try to demolish his castle a bit. Does such a good job of destroying mine. No, my castle just went down a level. Oh, hello. The armies of the damned again. These are all the villagers I've indiscriminately chucked fireballs at before. Ah. Yeah, they can't cast fireball anymore. This is a bit of a problem. There's so many enemies I can't actually cast fireballs anymore. Yeah. Okay, well, let me have a look. Is there anything on this map which I can make use of? Oh, there is something over there. What's that? Over there. It's a portal. Where does this lead? Okay, right to their castle. Right. I suppose if the skeletons keep coming... Okay. Let's see. Can we restart this? I think there's a restart button. Yep, okay, that's just restarted it. So. Got a spell, whatever it was. And we need to put our castle somewhere where it won't get attacked by the skeletons, but also... here? There we go. Okay. Just need to get on top of the other mage earlier. And probably... I don't know whether I can demolish the village to stop the skeletons from spawning. I was just guessing. So. I think I have read people getting... This is like the first properly challenging mission. That. It's not yours. Get. How many fireballs do you take? Thank you. Wait. Okay. Oh, and I can cast that. Not anywhere. Look at all the skeletons along the coastline there. Okay. Over here and harvest a bunch of skeletons. I wonder if perhaps you shouldn't destroy too many of them. That way the enemy would have to. Because the more I destroy, the more the enemy could just take the mana for themselves, but... Yeah, you're not getting any of this. This is all mine. Ow. This place is a terrible place to live. Get out of here. I tried to, like, chuck enough fireballs at him to force the AI to run home, so that they would have to replenish, so they'd have to replenish their health. At least that's my idea. Ow. Do I have enough mana for leveling up my castle? Yes I do. Good. Okay. Ooh, and again. Thank you. Aha! We've got 2 balloons now, and I think the AI is still on 1. That... It's a lot more action-packed than I thought this game would be. I thought it would be more of a... I knew it would involve flying around, but I thought it would be more strategy stuff than, like, such an active hand, I suppose. Are you... Sorry, I keep going into that. I keep trying to alternate between the spells. No. Get back here. Can I level up my castle now? No. Oh, hang on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Aha! I can. Okay, let's go and attack this. Oh, you saw it! That's not good. I think that actually might have been caused by me going here. I don't think that was the AI casting that. I think that was a triggered event. Wow. Blah. Don't put it too close to that mountain. Mountain turns into a volcano. Yeah, I see what you did. Trying to claim all this for your own. You won't do so. Not on my watch. Even that little one. go. Could actually destroy their castle, cause it to drop matter, and get it from there. We've built our castle right in the path of their balloons, so yeah. Get out of here. Oh, well, I see. The balloons are pretty much built instantaneous. Just check the VODs of other people you follow and the game runs much smoother there, seems 60 frames per second. I did fiddle around with it. I am playing it with high resolution on. Like, that's without it. Speed is something kind of difficult to get working properly with this game. I could increase the cycles a little bit. Its problem is that I don't think it really has a cap. It will just keep increasing the speed. Let's just increase it a bit there. That's a bit smooth. I might have to fiddle around with it a bit more. As I said though, it's like... It speeds up if I look up at the sky, but it slows down when there's buildings, and I think that's just an engine. There's not too much I can do about it. Without it being really, really too fast. It'd be neat if there was a bit more, I don't know, like destroying different sections of their castle. Like you had to break a hole in the wall. And if your villagers or something could like assault their base or something. Because I've got the cycles on like 80,000 or something like that. Because I'm playing it in the high res DOSBox settings for the CPU I have on Pentium low, which is what was suggested. It ups the what's it called? The resolution to 640 by 480. Just hoovering it all up, aren't you? We can get you on the return trip. Thank you. It's mine now. That is a bit faster now that I've increased the cycles. I haven't looked at other people's videos to see what it's like. I see you doing that. I was going to say, are we actually within attacking distance of their settlement? Put the archers on my walls. just go back to my base and replenish my spells. You replenish your mana faster if you're in your castle. Also, if I'm in my castle like this, I think the castle takes damage rather than me. Taking a lot of effort to knock it down another level. And it just keeps building it up again. But I have to get rid of the mage. That way he'll be like respawning for a bit. Out of here. My balloons are just sitting in my base. Get back here. I wish you could see the health bar of things. Can I level up the castle again? It doesn't look like it. Where are you? No! Man, that's a lot of skeletons over here. Look at all of them. Jeez. They really probably should have put a cap on how many of these skeletons spawn. I think we're hitting the cap again. Is this going to be enough? Oop. Aha! It is. I've got a third balloon now. Nice. No, you. Get you. Because you're going back. You. Oh, it just popped into my castle. Nice. Can't beat me. My power is unimaginable. He really has to keep coming over here, otherwise I'm just going to take all this and he's going to be left out in the dust without any manner of his own, so... Let's let your balloon suck up this mana. Okay, are you going back now? You are. Good. I'll just stay by you. And... haha! It was a ruse! Actually, against you! Yeah, nah. It's fine now. See? I never really was on your side. Curse your son of an inevitable betrayal. And various other things. Okay. Can I actually destroy, like, the houses in here? There are actually villagers in there. The poor sods. Basically, you just demolish the skeleton population. Blog. I'd like to try and finish this level. Okay, are you heading back? Do. Don't mind me. Lovely weather we're having, isn't it? Red balloon. Aha! Over my castle. I think that's going into my castle. I hope it is. Otherwise I'm making a fool of myself. More so than usual. Ugh. I mean, their castle's expanded too. But mine's grander. And we're nearly at the level, at the cap required for the level. Get out of here. Aye! Nice! We killed him! Okay. Fodor is dead. Let's destroy his castle a few levels. Because I think at these early levels, it takes a while for them to respawn. But basically, it's like we've just got infinite fireballs. There you go. Oh, now it runs out. Actually, it's because I was in my base. I'm shooting him from my castle walls, and I have more mana when I'm in my castle, so that actually works out pretty well. Of course, probably they could do the same, but oh, you're back. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. I wonder what the max level for a castle is. Hey, world restored. If you say so. Never mind all those skeletons over there. They're not important. I suppose if the skeletons keep spawning, there isn't an infinite amount of mana in the world. Let's do a quick save. Can I level up my castle again? Oh. Really? Get out of here. Oh. Bunch of banner over there. You have a balloon coming back. There he goes. Oh, that's part of my castle. It would be nice if the walls had a bit more colour to them to, like, tell who's a who's. Just like a red stripe on it or something. If you wanted to get fancy, having different styles would be nice, like in Populous at the beginning. He just zoomed back home. His castle's going to pop up again. It's going to be easier to destroy castles in later levels because you get more powerful spells. Sit here blasting away at it. There we go. I suppose I really should do this, just get all the mana which pops out of his castle. Because even if I get a little bit, it's denying him that. And every time he'll just get a little bit weaker. Sit here, shoot his walls a bunch. Or, there we go. Let's just let our spells replenish a bit more. Oh no, you don't. I'm just sitting up here with the equivalent of magical machine gun. You don't. There we go. There goes your castle. Ain't got one anymore. Oh, we just created another one. In a different place, even. No. Actually, rather interesting. Oh, now he's getting annoyed. How are you leveling it up so quickly? Computers always cheat. Yeah. I don't actually know to what degree the AI would have, you know, advantages over me. I suppose he just has faster, or like a high sort of base mana generation or something. I mean, I'm pretty sure in some levels we'll have to actually defeat them, but we'll have better spells to do it. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's finish this. I was just seeing whether I could actually defeat him or not. Hey! Neat! Yeah, 35 minutes. I mean, that was like 2 attempts. Pretty good, pretty good. Anyway, we'll save this. I have to give it a name? Yeah, here we go. Game 1. There we go. And, I might do a few streams of this. I rather enjoy it, and it will become more interesting as we get more spells down the road. I don't know. We'll see how long it maintains my interest, because, as I said earlier, there is 50 levels, and, as was mentioned at the beginning, if there's not too much variation, then, you know, there's interesting mechanics there, and it's a lot more action-packed than I thought it would be, so That's pretty much all you see in terms of levels. I can understand. I suppose some levels would have multiple enemies on them. And then aside from the spells which we haven't seen, there's not much more themes, I suppose. Unlike, say, Populous at the beginning, where you may start in a disadvantaged position. In this, you sort of have, it seems like you always choose where you want to start. I'm guessing some of the levels have different, like, theming, like, we won't always have hordes of skeletons everywhere. And there'll be different monsters around the map. Anyway, yeah, that was enjoyable, and we might continue on with this with another stream of it or so. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll do at least another stream or two of this, and we'll have a look a bit further into the levels. So yeah.